Let's discuss types of deeds in Nigerian real estate. Generally, a deed is a kind of document that is used when transferring ownership interest from one person to another person. Let's talk about the most popular kind of deed in Nigerian real estate. The deed of assignment is the only recognized document that transfers ownership interest, that transfers title from one person, usually the seller, to another person, the buyer. Deed of ratification. A deed of ratification is a kind of deed that is issued by the government to a person who has undergone a ratification process on his land, or also called a regularization process. In a situation where someone buys a land that falls within a government acquired land but not a committed land, the person can apply for ratification. And if that application is successful, he will be granted a deed of ratification by the government. Now, there are certain conditions that have to be met for a ratification process to be successful. You're going to have to buy the land all over again from the government, and the government would usually charge you millions per plot, depending on the zone and state, of course. Thirdly, deed of conveyance. A deed of conveyance majorly works like a deed of assignment. The major difference is that a deed of conveyance is an old kind of deed of assignment. For example, when you are buying a property that was acquired perhaps during the colonial era, the document you have on the property is usually a deed of conveyance. Fourth, power of attorney. Power of attorney is like a deed of assignment but with a slight twist. It's a document that authorizes somebody else to act on behalf of another party in property related matters like property management or even to sell the property. For example, if you have a property that you want to sell or that you want somebody to manage for you, you will have to issue a power of attorney letter to that person to act on your behalf. Fifth, deed of mortgage. A deed of mortgage is mostly relevant in a case where you are buying a house through a mortgage bank. It's an agreement between a borrower and the borrowee, which is the owner of the property and the mortgage bank, that gives the mortgage bank an exclusive right to sell or foreclose the property when the borrower defaults on his loan payment. Now that you know some type of deeds in Nigerian real estate, follow for more educative real estate content.